What's up, y'all? How you doing? Already that time, man. Weekly forecast for all of the signs. And yes, since this is the weekly forecast, I am going to go ahead and add in the advice, and we're going to spend a little bit more time on each mini reading. But it's still one mini reading for each sign of the zodiac, all the way from Aries to Pisces, okay? If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, that'll be in the description of the video. That includes pricing. That includes how to get a hold of me, how to be scheduled, one-on-one video calls, law of attraction advice and guidance, all that good stuff, dude. You gotta look in the description. There y'all are. What's happening? Glad y'all showed up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to use. I already know I want to use my Morgan Greer. I love this. I'm starting to fall in love with this deck more and more every day. What else? What other one do I want to use? How about good old-fashioned Radiant Rider-Waite? There we go. I'll use that for the advice. Anyway, let's get right into it. Do we have any Aries people in here yet? Aries. Thanks for that super chat. Morella, I hope I said your name right. If not, I apologize. Like I tell people that come to me for a personal reading, the good news is universe knows who you are by your vibrational signature, not your spoken name. And that's good news for me, because if universe needed to know your spoken name, I'd be in trouble, because I butcher names all day, every day, don't I, y'all? Don't I? Y'all know. Anyway, Aries, what's up this week? What messages do we have for Aries this week, universe? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Oh, 9 of Wands jumped out for you here. Okay. Somebody's got their guard up. Okay. Like, I usually look at that as a lack of trust. Okay. But when I say lack of trust, I don't necessarily mean I feel like you're lying to me. I mean, it could be. But it's more like I'm on defense, because I feel like I don't trust your vibration. I don't trust your vibe. I feel like you're attacking me, you know? I don't know, though. Let's see how it plays out in the rest of the spread. Could be another fire sign you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, though. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, see, 7 of Wands overall. Hey, see, somebody is definitely on defense mode here. Could be both of you. One, the other, or both of you is definitely on defense mode. Okay, I feel like, okay, definitely some past energy happening here. So for a lot of you, I think that you're dealing with somebody who, it's hard to say whether or not they're actually putting forth any movement, okay? Because they do have the 8 of Cups reversed, but the Knight of Wands is reversed. Okay, so again, it's difficult to say. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who actually is coming back around and trying to reconcile and trying to fix things. Others of you, you're dealing with somebody that that energy is just there, okay? Even if you parted ways with this person, oh hell, I don't know, it could have been a month ago, 2 months ago. Ellie, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. You still feel that energy. It's like stuck to you, like glue. It's hard to say, though, whether or not. I think this is split down the middle, okay? The energy is definitely there, okay, pushing for somebody to try to come back around. But for some of you, they will. Some of you, they won't. With the Knight of Wands reversed and the King of Wands upright, it's really hard to say. A lot of fire energy here. A lot of earth energy here too. I think a lot of you are kind of driving yourselves a little bit nuts about this, though, okay? You're not really 100% sure exactly what your intuition is telling you. It's like, what is this, my ego or my intuition? I'm trying to figure this out. But just as a piece of personal advice, the minute you find yourself trying to figure it out logically, that's your ego, okay? But yeah, man, there's just a big lack of trust here. Okay, the underlying energy is the 3 of Swords reversed. Daisy, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. So more than likely, I do feel like there is somebody who is coming back around here and attempting to try to make things right. Okay, it's very difficult to say, because this right here, with these 2 energies right here, it's hard to say. I personally feel, I don't see it, it's not being shown here, because I mean, pulling one more card. 3 of Pentacles, Seven of Swords reversed, yeah. See, I definitely see an apology coming or some sort of attempt to make things right and make things better. But with this energy right here, it's not being shown. I just know that if you don't watch it, this right here can easily just start the cycle all over again. Okay, start the cycle all over again. But now we're going to get to the good part of the reading, the advice. What advice do we have? This will tell us what we need to know here. This will tell us what we need to know. What advice do we have for Aries? Advice for my Aries people. Boom. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Plan your steps. Plan each step as well as you can. Okay. Don't be in a hurry. Don't rush this. Plan each step, but always be prepared for the unexpected. Okay. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Death reversed. Okay, so I think that you are okay to go ahead and attempt to reconcile. Keep communication going. Just don't make any solid, firm decisions yet. Okay, if I was you, Death reversed, Knight of Swords, keep it on communication. Okay, EJ, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Page of Wands here. Okay, keep it at communication. Plan this. Okay, plan things out. Don't just let your mouth get the best of you, Aries. Come on now. 2 and 3 of Wands. Hang back, be cool, and just allow things to unfold, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Okay, don't try to force anything. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Anyway, we got to move on to Taurus. Got any Taurus people up in here? Taurians, what's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? I'm feeling good. Done been to the gym this morning. My trainer done handed my butt to me on a silver platter. I'm feeling good. How y'all doing? Taurus. Taurus moon works. Land Oracle Insight. Thank you for tuning in. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Taurus, what do we got? Boom, 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 boom. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 2 more. Ace of Swords reversed. Whoa. That card just jumped out of my hands. Let's see what position it landed in. 6 of Swords, okay. Something you're definitely moving on from. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be another Taurus. Okay, so I definitely, the first thing that jumps out about this right here is I think you're dealing with somebody who's very, very inconsistent and wishy-washy and back and forth. Okay? Dealing with somebody who's just a little bit too immature, I think. And if I remember correctly, y'all, I've been really working hard on remembering readings. It's really difficult to remember these readings, though. But if I remember correctly, on one of your all's readings just a week or so ago, it said something very similar here, where you're dealing with somebody who I don't think they're a bad person. Like, I don't think that they actually wake up with bad intentions, but I don't think that they're mature enough for what it is that you need. I don't think I just think the maturity level is too low here, you know, and that may sound kind of condescending, but I don't mean it in a condescending way. I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't have the capacity to bring to the table what it is that you need, then that doesn't make them a bad person. I just think that you put a lot of work and a lot of effort into something that it's kind of like taking a car that only registers 80 miles an hour and trying to get it to do 120. You know, it just isn't going to happen. You're going to blow the engine. There's no point in putting that much work into it and trying to force it. You know what I mean? That may have been a silly analogy, but that's what I'm feeling like here. I do think this person still has their eye on you. They're still keeping tabs on you. They're still watching you. Man, I feel like they're getting over this, though. They're not really interested. They're losing passion, losing interest, but they're still watching you for some reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of immaturity, okay? That's what I'm talking about here. Like, I don't know, man. But you are moving on from this right here. And I feel like the underlying energy is the Six of Cups reversed. So while I don't really see any communication, if any communication does come through, it's being turned down or ignored. But there's still a grudge being held here. Okay, there's still one, the other, or both of you still hasn't completely let go and moved on from the negativity from the past. Okay, so if anything, though, see, this particular connection, at the end of the day, we have to back away from a connection. There is no such thing as a perfect relationship, okay? There's no such thing as that picture perfect connection. But at the end of the day, if we look back and we look back in retrospect and say, what does this connection bring me more of? Does it bring me more stress and anxiety and nervousness and more depletion of my vibration? Or does it build me up more? You know, because every connection we have is going to bring some level of stress and some level of happiness. But what is that level? At the end of the day, I think this connection brings you more stress, more nervousness, and more imbalance than anything else. So I do feel like you are moving on from this here, okay? I would just personally strongly advise that you pay very close attention to your feelings about it. You know, whether or not you're holding a grudge, whether or not you're still pissed off about, you know, the past. That is definitely very important to pay attention to, okay? At the end of the day, if we don't heal from that, we haven't made any progress, okay? We have to heal from that. All right, what advice do we have? Advice for Taurus. What advice do we have? Advice, advice, advice. Ooh, the Justice card, okay. Make your decisions based on logic, reason, and fairness, okay? And at the end of the day, somebody's gonna have to sacrifice, you know, their feelings. Whether it's you or somebody, whenever it's logic, reason, and fairness, somebody's gonna have to swallow their pride, okay? So it's very important that you do not let bias and emotion get in the way of the decisions that you make, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles, please. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, 4 cups reversed. Yep, if communication comes in, see, look, 9 of swords again, dude. Spiritology, thank you so much for that super chat and the positive feedback. Thank you. Okay, so if communication does come in, I wouldn't even entertain it. I wouldn't even entertain it. I think some of you are dealing with somebody who is at least going to try to get your attention in some way, shape, form, or fashion, but I wouldn't entertain it, okay? Don't speak on your plans, okay? Don't tell everybody about your next move and the things that you're planning or whatever the case may be. I don't know why that came through, but yeah, it's very important to release, let go, and heal from this. Your number 1 goal is healing. Your number 1 goal. Dude, I know the first thing, especially if this is like a love situation that you're heartbroken over, the first thing we want to know is, are they coming back? And once that's all set in stone, okay, the second thing we want to know is, who else is coming in? When's a new love coming in? And we completely neglect our own healing, okay? We completely neglect our own healing. Your number 1 goal is healing, okay? Healing, 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 healing. Then we'll think about new love. I'm not saying don't worry about new love. I'm just saying prioritize correctly, okay? Healing, your psychological, emotional, and spiritual well-being are your number 1 priority, okay? And your number 2 priority can be another relationship. But anyway, just be sure that we are prioritizing things correctly, all right? Okie dokie, Gemini. You got any Geminis in here? Jim-jaroo. Oh, 4 of Wands just jumped out for you, but it came out with like 5 other cards, so we will see if it wants to come back out. Gemini. 3 shuffles for Gemini. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Ah, the devil reversed. Okay, could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. I see some healing happening here, though. I see some healing happening here. Okay, I do think that a lot of you, I think you're throwing in the white towel, okay, when it comes to this right here. Okay, the person that you're dealing with, they're not moving on from this, okay? But I think you are making a decision that, as badly as you may not want to, some of you don't really care, I know that, but others of you really don't want to move on from this. You understand that there is no other way, okay? It's one of those types of situations that universe puts you in which it's like, man, the only thing that I can't see anything past what I want, right? And how I feel. But the universe is like, well, I got a different plan for you, you know? And eventually, if you're stubborn like me, I've been here a million times, we just keep pushing until the universe shows its foot up our ass. And I don't think you're allowing that to happen. I don't think that you are. Letty, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. I also have Leo and Capricorn here, okay? But I think right now, and this is good, the underlying energy is the Three of Wands here. I think you're waiting to see what's coming next, okay? And I gotta tell you, this is just personal opinion, but this is my favorite approach. So those of you who are taking this approach, hats off to you, okay? I think this is a lot of times when you feel lost and you feel like, you know, it's kind of stagnant, instead of getting up and out of nervousness trying to force and fight and make things happen, it's very good to just step back and just wait and say, okay, universe, show me. You show me, okay? But the person you're dealing with, I think a lot of you are dealing with a person who is going to attempt to come back around, who hasn't moved on from this, who won't leave you alone, okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like they're getting over it, and I don't know what's the point of this? What's the point of this, okay? If they're getting over it and they're finding a sense of happiness, then what's the point of this, okay? All they're doing is draining themselves. It's like, it feels like, you know, that type of person or situation in which, for whatever reason, there's a person who just gets addicted to draining the life force energy, you know, and I don't even really think they know that they're doing it, but it just kind of gets addictive. That flood of endorphins gets addictive, and it's just draining. But some people get high on it. That's kind of what this feels like here. But you're Ten of Swords, dude. You're Ten of Swords. That's why I say I feel like a lot of you are throwing in the white towel here. Maybe for quite some time, you may have been waiting around hoping that this would resolve itself or whatever the case may be. But I think it's to the point now where the devil reversed. I think you're aware that you're dodging a bullet. You're dodging a bullet, Gemini. And I think that, you know something's on its way. Something new is headed in. Okay. Daisy, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. I think you're aware that something new is on its way and you're waiting. You're waiting. And that's good. Like I told Taurus, your number one goal is healing. Okay? What advice do we have? Advice for Gemini. What advice do we have? Whoa, okay. All right, keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. I think that those of you who are still kind of like in communication with this person, or maybe those of you who are just kind of really contemplating whether or not you should try to make a comeback, keep your guard up, okay? If you couldn't trust this person in the past, you still can't. I don't really think they've changed, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, so similar. Your number one goal right now is healing, okay? 9 of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Don't go out searching for somebody to bring you love, okay? Mary, thanks so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Love is not something that somebody can give you, okay? Now, I know that we have been indoctrinated to believe that that's what it is, but it is not. That doesn't mean that somebody can't share their love with you, but that's just it. Share love with you. Share love. We can share love. If you are void of it, I can't bring it to you. No matter how hard I try, no matter how many flowers I buy you, no matter how much I cuddle you and tell you you're pretty and all this, that's not going to bring you love, okay? Like, I think that's a lot of people, and hey, not just Geminis. Everybody needs to hear this, okay? The reason they say you must first love yourself is because anything you want to materialize in your outside world, you have to match the frequency on your inside world, okay? Especially love. Especially love. Your outer world is nothing but a reflection of your inner world. That's all it is. So if you are coming together with a person on the frequency of loneliness, which is what most of us are doing, probably I would feel safe saying 98% of us are coming together with people on the frequency of emptiness and loneliness, not on the frequency of true love, then emptiness and loneliness is going to manifest, okay? It's going to manifest in some facet or another. It is going to vibrationally complement the frequency of emptiness and loneliness. And that's what most of us are doing here, right? That's what I'm doing here. That's what brought me here. That's what brought us all here, isn't it? Because that's what we did. We fell for that trap, okay? And it brought us here trying to figure out what the hell went wrong. Well, we were lied to. That's what went wrong. And now people like me have to teach the truth about frequency equalization and energy behavior so that we can unfuck ourselves and figure out how to make life work to our advantage, don't we? All right. Good dealio, Emilio. Y'all be all right. I believe in you. You'll be all right. Cancer. Do we have any Cancerians? Cancerians. Do we have any Cancers in here? There you are. There you are. Okay, ooh, the moon card. Some of y'all dealing with a Pisces. Man, there's so many different routes I could take with that right there. Either way, though, a lot of things going on that you're not talking about. A lot of feelings happening, a lot of changes going on. Some of you may not even be aware of what's going on the inside. I guarantee you. There's at least one Cancer watching that's like, I'm going through this internal thing and I don't even know what it is. I don't even know how I feel. I don't even know what's going on in there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Anyway, though, Oregon could be a Pisces. Spiritology again. Thank you so much for that super chat. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. Boom, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, overall. All right, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you, dude, you got 3 aces in the reverse. Cancer, okay. Yup, and the underlying energy is the World card. I love it. To me, I've gotten to the point in my life, this is just personal Rich Loft shit, if y'all care to hear about me. I've gotten to the point to where this right here is so exciting, dude. Like at first it's scary as hell. Dude, at first it's scary as hell when old cycles are ending and new ones are beginning. Like and you're learning to ride the waves and like roll with the universe and work with the universe. This right here is scary as hell at first. But after a while, once you really develop that relationship with the universe, that fist bump relationship, dude, this is awesome, man. I love this. So for those of you who are worried right now, there ain't nothing for you to worry about. Don't worry about it. I promise you, universe got you. If you let it. Now, if you get in there and start trying to force and fight things, like some of you do, and we all do, we've all done it, then you might slip and fall and hit your head, But if you just let universe do what it's got to do, I promise you, universe got you. You're starting a new cycle here, Cancer. Okay? The person that you're dealing with here could be a Taurus. I have Taurus, Virgo, and Aries, okay? But I just don't really know if they're willing to try this again. Okay, I don't really know. I don't really think that they have faith that anything will work out between the two of you. The Hermit card, okay? Oh yeah, Pisces too. But that Hermit, and it's so cool because Virgo and Pisces are opposites in the zodiac, and they're so similar here in the tarot. I love that, because mirror image energies are so similar. Anyway, a lot of keeping things to themselves too. I think both of you are mirroring each other in this aspect of you're both going through changes. I think the person you're dealing with is a little bit more nervous and restless about it than you, though. I don't know, you're pretty nervous and restless too here. There's a part of both of you. Y'all are both acting vibrationally very similar here. But those of you who are currently dealing with this person, for whatever reason, Dundala, okay? Those of you who are not currently dealing with this person and wondering like, no. Old doors are being closed, new ones are being opened, okay? And with the Judgment here, I'm feeling like I know that there's at least one Cancer watching right now that's going to try to fight this process, okay? That's fine. You're going to learn very quickly, very, very quickly that you can't outsmart the universe, okay? We've all tried to outsmart the universe. I've tried it, you've tried it, but it don't work, does it? Oh no. Universe responds to real, raw, authentic energy. Not what people think, not what people believe, not what you try to convince people. It doesn't work that way. Universe responds to real, authentic energy. That's where your results come from, okay? So, yeah, this looks good here. I'm not really seeing so much. Ooh, Eight of Cups reversed. Person you're dealing with, though, I don't really think. I don't know. I feel like you all are mirroring each other and both having a hard time moving on from this. But you know what? This is very much... Yep, time's up. That Judgment card, time's up. Time's up. Time for the next cycle. More often than not, when it's, transitioning on from one cycle to the next, the universe will give you a window of time. Okay, well, I'll let you play around with this, try to figure it out, And then, hey, once it gets to that, hey, time's up. Ain't no going back. Ain't no fixing it, okay? But let's see what advice we have here. Ooh, the Magician. Dude, I'm telling you. It may look a little bit scary, and like based on the energy that I saw right there, I know I've been there. When you're in that position, it feels scary as hell. You're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Dude, I'm telling you. Don't trip. Don't worry about nothing, okay? But monitor your thoughts and your emotions. Don't kick yourself in the ass for having negative thoughts and emotions. We're humans, it happens, just be aware of it and catch it. That's the true magician right here, okay? The true blue magician can monitor, he's got control of all four elements here: air, earth, fire, and water. So if you monitor your water and your air, the two that people lose control of the most, okay? And everything else follows suit. But if you at least monitor it and catch it, without judgment. Oops, error thought, oops, error thought. That will get you a long way, okay? A long way. Justice card, Cancer. Use logic, reason, and fairness in the decisions that you make, okay? Any communication that does come through, don't entertain it, okay? Some of you are dealing with a person that this has gone on for a long time, okay? Same cycle, same old shit, different toilet, right? Just same thing, just same cycle. You have to jam a stick in that wheel and bring it to a stop, okay? You will eventually regain your equilibrium. You'll be all right. Daisy, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Anyway, we must move on now to Leo. Leo, yeah! Leo! Got any Leos in here? We got a nice little group of you, 700. 700. You gotta be at least one Leo in here, dude. Better be at least one of you. Do. Leo. 4 shuffle. 1, 2. Amber, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. 3. And 4. Three of Wands reversed. Okay. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Leo, what y'all got going on, man? Death reversed. 10 of Cups, Dude, man. Look at Leo. Look at Leo here. Uh-oh. Okay. Now this is weird. This is weird. Okay. So the underlying energy is the Five of Wands. And the person you're dealing with, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You have Death reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. So for some of you, you're dealing with somebody from the past who wants. Now, again, this is obviously not for everybody, but this is what I saw first, so I have to call this out. Some of you are already in a relationship or interested in somebody, okay? And you're dealing with somebody trying to come back around, like some kind of ex trying to come back around and you know, something like that. It's not going to end well, though. Either way, though, dude, there's so many different pathways I could take with this right here. So many different ones. With the King of Cups, though, Queen of Pentacles reversed, I think most of you, those of you who are dealing with something new coming in, there's massive potential here. Some of you are already in a relationship, okay? But I would hope that if you're already in one and it's looking good, you wouldn't be watching me. Because if you're watching me, that means something's wrong, right? Mallory, thanks for that super chat. Anyway, though, there's definitely new things coming in here, okay? And there's massive potential. But you still got this Five of Wands down here, okay? There's still some sort of conflict, some sort of battle. I'm going to have to clarify that. Three of Wands is reversed. I think that with this past energy right here, this past person, there's definitely there's new and past energy here, okay? New and past energy. The new energy has massive potential. The past energy does not, okay? The past, whoever this past person here is that somebody hasn't moved on from, I don't know if it's you or them. Six of Swords reversed, see? Six of Swords reversed, Death reversed. A lot of you are dealing with a past person who's going to try to come back around, and hopefully you don't entertain it because it will pop off into a fight, okay? And past person, if that's you, I don't think it's going to be the type of fight you're wanting. I don't think you are going to be able to interfere, okay? You know? But it looks like Leo has very good things here. Very, very good positive things. Man, dude, I know there's so many, dude. Some of you are already in a relationship. Keep it there, okay? Others of you have new things coming in. There's massive potential, okay? There's just this past energy. There's this past shit right here, okay? And yeah, don't look back in the past, Leo. That's all I'm saying. Don't look back in the past. New stuff has massive potential. Past stuff does not, okay? That's all I can say for that. Whoa. Wow. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. That was crazy. Let's see what advice we have here. Oh man, I might need a little sage in here. I always end up saging right around Leo, don't I? Y'all got that intense ass energy. There we go. Yes. Ah, I feel better already. All right. Now we can get you some better advice. Advice for my Leos. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. I love it when that happens. I love it when that happens. That's the Leo card, by the way, okay? So, I hate to sound too trendy and cliche, but definitely be the highest vibrational version of yourself that you possibly can, okay? Let me do the best I can to break this down and explain it with the little amount of time that we have right now. Essentially, I don't care who you are, what your sign is, but Leo, since we're talking to you, if you want to be the best version of your sign possible, the best thing you can do is as the observer of the avatar, be aware of how Leo energy works so that you use Leo energy to the best of your ability. Not let Leo energy pull you around and make decisions for you. I don't care who you are or what your sign is. There's a lot of people out there that like to use their sign as an excuse for their stupid things that they do, right? Melissa, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. But when you are aware, like me, I'm an Aquarius. I'm aware of how Aquarian energy vibrates and how it works and how it influences people. Therefore, it's my responsibility to use Aquarian energy to the, I use it. It doesn't use me. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope that explained it, because I really don't have time to dig it any deeper than that. But look, it's all about the new, okay? Not the old, okay? Especially if you're dealing with an Aries or another Leo, okay? Focus on things new coming in. I think a lot of you have a lot of good things headed your way, okay? If anything old tries to come back around, don't do it. Don't do it. Looking backwards fucks with your neck. Gary Vaynerchuk said that. That was hilarious, man. I about spit my coffee across the room. Anyway, who we on now? Virgo. Virgo, what's up, y'all? What it do? What it do? Virgo. My Virgos. My Virgos. No, I got at least one Virgo up in here. About to be pushing 800 people watching here soon. Of them 800, how many are Virgos? How many would you guess? 1, 2. 2 more shuffles, sir. 1 and 2. Hierophant reversed. Magician cards, 4 swords, okay. Okay, all right, well, I mean, I kind of expected this. Right now, you are in manifestation mode, Virgo, okay, and I don't think it's an accident. I don't think it's an accident. I think most of you are very, very intentionally manifesting new things, and I think you have made a solid, firm decision that you don't want like if it even smells like drama, if it even smells like immature bullshit, I'm not even going in that direction, right? That's what this is. I've got goals to accomplish. I have success to go swim in, right? Yeah, if it even smells, if it even reeks the slightest little whiff of immature dramatic bullshit that's gonna drain me of my energy, I'm turning around and going that way. That's good. That's good. Okay. The underlying energy is the Knight of Wands reversed. The person that you're dealing with here, though, or were dealing with, I think that they had their eye on you, which, if I remember correctly, that's nothing new. I think you're aware that this person has their eye on you. And you know that this was one-sided anyway. I think that a lot of you are working on ignoring this right here because, again, like I've said before, I think that this person has been, for those of you who are still kind of like if they're watching you and they're hoping that you're watching them. I think a lot of you have been dealing with somebody who's been putting on a show for you to try to make themselves look like they're doing better than they actually are. And I don't really think that they are. I don't really think this person is doing very good at all. And that's fine, it happens. But at the end of the day, like, all cards off the table, I don't care who you are. I don't care what part you played in the situation. I don't care if you were at fault or if you were done wrong. The best revenge is to heal and go do better. Oh yeah, that's the best revenge. There's no better revenge than to keep going about your life and improve your life and do better. That's the best revenge, and I don't really see this person's doing that. Okay, I think they're wasting their time trying to like. I don't even know if a lot of you even know that this is happening. A lot of you are probably like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm not even paying attention to them. Okay, well, good. Well, then they're definitely wasting their fucking time, then, ain't they? Oh, yeah. Yep. But hey, I'm going to tell you what. Right now, I think that you all are taking a very, very wise approach, okay, during this Mercury retrograde, okay? That Magician and that 4 of Swords, chill, relax, understand, think. Analyze and interpret. Ooh. On that note, we need to get to the advice because I think your person is right around the corner. For some of you, like I tell, dude, how many of you have come to me for a personal reading? And how many of you in that personal reading have I broke down and explained the process of attracting love and how it happens when you least expect it? Okay, there's a whole big, long process as to why that works that way, but a lot of you are working on that relationship with yourself, with that Four of Swords and that Magician. Guess what happens when you form a relationship with you? A relationship with you has to materialize in the outside world. The paradox about it is, though, is that by the time it happens, you're kind of like, well, shit, man, I got a relationship with me. I've been planning my life around me. I ain't got no time for this. That's the paradox. That's how you have to make energy chase you. Okay? 4 shuffles to do advice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna give y'all a little hint, okay? Some thought candy. I don't care who you are. What you chase will run from you. What you run from will chase you. How do I get something to chase me? How do I make myself run from something? What did I tell you? See? Your person's right around the corner, okay? Right now, don't worry about unfinished business. A lot of you will feel a very strong impending sense of unfinished business. That's fine. That's totally normal. Use your better judgment. What would actually honestly happen if I tried to go back and finish the unfinished business? What would honestly happen in reality? Okay, would we shake hands and let bygones be bygones? No, probably not. Okay? D, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Probably not. Okay? Pay attention to your better judgment. Once I feel the energy core that binds us is so thin, and I don't even really feel the connection anymore. I mean, it's there, but I don't really feel it like I used to. It's served its purpose. Then we can go back and finish unfinished business. But while you still feel that strong energetic attachment, leave it, dude. Leave it, okay? Kat, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Again, your person is right around the corner. Don't wait around on them. Don't wait around on your person to show up, okay? The universe is going to play whatever game with you, you're playing with it, okay? If you're searching for the perfect lover, you're asking the universe to play a game of hide and seek, so the universe is going to hide it from you, okay? Don't wait around on it. Don't worry about it. That is not the goal, okay? That is not the goal. You have to understand what it is that you're really after. It's not a relationship. It's a feeling, okay? It's not a relationship. It's a feeling. You must feel that first before the universe will mirror it back to you and manifest it in the physical, okay? But until then, don't let nobody pull one over on you, okay? Don't let nobody take advantage of you or you know what I'm saying? Like, tell people what time it is. If somebody tries to come take advantage of you or play you like a fool, oh no, don't let that shit slide. Let them know. I don't know why that came through, but it did, so. Anywho, Libra. Libra, what's up, y'all? Libra, how are you doing? We are in Libra season now, are we not? Yes, we are. Yeah. Happy birthday to my Libras. Do. Ace of Swords reverse just showed his face. We'll see if it needs to come back out. If it was meant to be in the reading, it will be in the reading. All right, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, close enough. All right, some of y'all are dealing with somebody who is at a distance from you. Okay, could be emotional distance. It could be a psychological distance, or they could be like the next state away. Okay, take that how it resonates. All right, but I feel like I'm getting to the point now where, don't get it twisted, okay? It's not that you don't have any emotion for this situation or this person. But you've definitely learned how to allow your logic and your reason to tell you the truth. You're not ignoring the facts. You're not ignoring the logic. You're not ignoring the reason, okay? But you're still a little bit screwed up about it, though, okay? You're still off balance. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with or a Capricorn. The underlying energy is the Devil card, okay? See, Devil card, the Devil energy here, and okay, so some of you are dealing with somebody who has some addiction problems. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. But either way, this is the card of self-indulgence. What did we just talk about when it comes to a lot of people are using love and relationships for the same damn thing that alcoholics are going to the bar and getting drunk for, okay? I need an outside solution to my inside problem, okay? And I think that was the energy that brought the two of you together. This is Nine of Cups reversed on steroids, all right? This is when you're so fucking far gone down that path that you can't even see anything else. Like I've talked to people when you try to explain this concept to them and it's just, they act like I'm speaking a foreign language or something. Like they can't even comprehend. Like, what are you talking about? Of course I need a lover to love me. You know, I don't need to love myself. Yes, you do. Some people, but one, the other, or both of you, and I don't really think it's you, Libra. Hopefully not. Because the person you're dealing with does have this Ten of Wands, Six of Cups reversed. They're still blaming you. They're still blaming you. They're still pissed off about, oh, whatever you said about their mama or whatever went wrong, or you know what I mean? Y'all done snapped off into an argument and you said something mean or whatever whatever it is, they're still blaming you. Okay? I think one of their biggest problems is, and this don't fly with you, does it? This don't fly with you. They refuse to look at things from a different perspective. Okay? They won't even look from that perspective. See, that's my thing. Let's get some more personal Rich Lop opinions in here. Here's my thing. I don't care what you think. I don't give a damn what you think. What I want to know is, how did you draw your conclusion? That's what I want to know. I want to know how your mind works. I want to know what was the thought pattern that led to your conclusion. That's what I want to know. You know? So did you even look at another perspective? Did you even say, okay, well, let's look at it from this person's point of view? You can still not agree with it. Oh, I do that all the time. I look at it from 10 different perspectives. Nope, I've looked at it from enough different perspectives that I found the one that rings the best for me, you know? But those people that don't even try to look at it from another perspective, I'm not even going to. I'm just locked in this one little solid box of bullshit, right? I think that's a big thing a lot of you are dealing with here. And again, that don't fly with y'all, does it? No, not with service to others, Libra. No. So either way, though, that's all I can really say left on the subject here. Ace of Wands reversed. Hell no. Ain't happening again. Don't need to. Boom. What advice do we have? Advice for my librarians. Advice. One, two, three. Two more shuffles. Two more. The Sun card. I love it, dude. I love when that comes out. Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Okay. So don't rush this, okay? Don't rush it. You're not, what did I just tell? Shit, was it Virgo? I think it was, I don't remember. But you're not in a rush to have a relationship. The goal is a feeling, okay? The goal is a feeling, not a don't rush it, okay? I'm not saying don't go out and date around. I'm not saying don't be on the lookout for a relationship. What I'm saying is you need to find a line. Okay, draw a line between my emotional and psychological well-being and what you can do for me. Okay, it's just this real bad habit that we have, and I know where it came from. Okay, it came from years and years and years of indoctrination and programming. I mean, since my grandparents were kids, dude. And I blame music more than anything. That's just me. That's just me. I was raised by my grandparents, and like all the music from back in the 50s was glorifying and normalizing emotional codependence. Okay, so it's no wonder that we've been brainwashed into believing that love is only something somebody can bring to you. Okay, it's just really, really sad that there's a lot of people out there that couldn't comprehend that, no, that's not the way it works. The only thing another person can do is share love with you, but you have to have love to share, okay? So don't rush this. Take your time. Don't make any solid decisions right now. Definitely make sure teamwork comes first, okay? Teamwork. If you come together with somebody new, or if you have a new prospect in mind or a new love interest, can we work together as a team? If we can't work together as a team, dude, I don't know how far it's gonna go. I don't know how far it's gonna go. We gotta be shooting shots at the same goal, you know? Gotta be shooting shots at the same goal. Anywho, Scorpio. Scorpio. Do-do-do. One. Oh. 3 more shuffles. 3 more. Boom, Chariot reversed. Some of y'all are dealing with a Cancer. I don't know, I feel like a lot of you, oh, Scorpio card in reverse. Could be another Scorpio, by the way. Okay, a lot of you are fighting the change here. All right, some of you are dealing with something in which it's time for a new cycle to begin and you're scared. You're really putting things on hold, okay? Others of you are dealing with a situation that you really don't want to come to an end, okay? Either way, though, you just feel like really stagnant and stuck right now, don't you? That's what I see here. Hangman, Chariot reversed, Queen of Pentacles, right? Really, really like there's not a lot of movement happening. It just feels like time is standing still and slowing down. Okay, the person that you're dealing with, a lot of, see, it's hard for me to say. Some of you are dealing with, I feel like I'm reading for a couple of different groups here, and that's been happening with a lot of the signs here today. I try to narrow it down to one group as much as possible, but there's just, it's crazy here. Anyway, though, I'm definitely dealing with a group of you who are already involved, okay, with something that you are working very diligently to keep together. Others of you, there is potential here. There is potential, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. For some of you, it could be like, here's the type of shit that happens from Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde rolls around, you meet somebody new, all of a sudden we keep trying to plan something and things keep getting in the way. Oops, well, no, I got called into work tomorrow. Well, shit. Okay, well, how about Wednesday? You free Wednesday? Yeah, let's do it Wednesday. Tuesday night rolls around. My car broke down. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like something keeps getting in the way, not wanting it to happen. And I think, but either way, regardless of who it is that you're dealing with right here, it's getting to the point to where I think somebody is suspecting bullshit and manipulation, okay? Either way, whether you're dealing with somebody new or you're dealing with somebody you're currently involved with, somebody is suspecting bullshit and manipulation. And things feel like they're at a standstill and at a halt, okay? Like there is no movement happening here. And that's really all I'm seeing here. Let me get a couple clarifiers here for you, because this right here is just really, hoo-wah, Scorpio, hoo-wah. Getting ashes all over the place here. All right. All right, so yeah, what I'm seeing here is a big, stagnant, like silent war. That's more like internal than anything, but it's probably the loudest thing that you hear. You probably like can't even pay attention to the outside world. This war is so loud, isn't it? All right, let's move to the advice. I can't really say a whole lot left on the situation. Let's move to the advice. This right here is the important part. Here's the important stuff. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Man. You know, I have this intuitive feeling, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's not my intuition. But I kind of have this little nudge that the advice is going to be something you don't want to hear. Like, go inside, sit with it, You're probably like, I've been sitting with it. I don't want to do that. I know, but that's what these retrogrades do for us. Hey, wait a minute. The Mercury retrograde is in Scorpio, is it not? Ooh. Shining some light. I just now realized that. Y'all just saw me have an Ace of Swords moment. Shining some light on some unhealed shit. Oh, okay, yeah, dude, I feel you, man. That's never fun when that happens. Oh, it's never fun. It sucks, man. I know. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Six of Cups reversed. Scorpio, man, I don't know what it is about y'all and holding grudges, but that needs to be addressed, okay? There's still some past negative energy that I think a lot of you have done a real good job at burying and forgetting about, right? I mean, hey, I'm a king at doing that, okay? I should have plaques on my wall for that. Okay, not 100,000 subscribers, dude. No, to hell with that. I should have plaques on my wall for trying to bury my heartbreaks and run from them and hoping that they go away. So I do think that there are still some negative experiences that were created in the past that you, just like me and all the rest of us, have done a real good job at. You bury it like a cat turd and run from it, right? But the difference between a ball of negative energy and a cat turd is the ball of negative energy don't go nowhere. Oh, hell no. As a matter of fact, if you bury it, it's more dangerous out of your conscious awareness than it is when it's in your conscious awareness driving you nuts. Because while you're consciously aware of it and you're going nuts, you have control of it. You can point, okay, I understand what's going on. I feel what's going on. When it sinks to the pit of your subconscious and it's out of your conscious awareness, now you don't know how it's affecting you. You don't know what it's doing, okay? It is becoming a thought form. That's how we give birth to demons right there. That's how we do it. That's how we create them negative thought forms. We bury them until we forget about them, and we think we're over it. No, you're not. No, you're not. Now that's becoming a thought form of its own, and you've given birth to it. That's how powerful and creative that you are, okay? Oh, anyway, though, yeah, I think that that's the biggest piece of advice that you have right now, because all the rest of the cards just came out that were in the spread there. Restless, irritable, nervous. Go back and figure out how to transmute some of that negative energy from the past and turn it into fuel that will help you in the future. But what you have to do, I'm gonna tell you what, the key here's where you gotta swallow that big old ego pill. Once you are successfully able to transmute negative energy from the past into positive fuel, or fuel that will yield positive results, you have to accept the fact that that person was a soulmate that helped you figure out how to do that. And you have to let go of the grudge. You have to let go of the grudge, okay? You have to. You have to. Or you're on the karmic wheel. Sagittarius. Saggy Wadgy. 900 people in here. Gotta be at least one Saggy Wadgy. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Saggy Wadgy. Dun, dun, dun. Sagittarius. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2. 2 more. Queen of Wands. No, not Sagittarius. Never. Yeah, there you are. There you are. I see you. I see you. Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be an Aries. The Tower card. Okay. So there's definitely some codependence issues here that I think somebody here, I don't know, the way this feels, it doesn't really feel like it's the person you're dealing with, but it's coming up on their side. Somebody has come to their senses about some codependence issues here, okay? And whatever this was that happened, I feel like you're still having a really hard time sorting through And dude, y'all got the Emperor reversed. Dude, Sagittarius, come on now, man. Y'all got to stop trying to fucking control everything, dude. You can only control certain things, okay? If you try to control everything, especially things that there are so many things out there, okay, that if you relinquish control and let universe do its job, dude, it can do so much better of a job than you anyway. All you're doing really is clamping things and holding them in place. That's all you're really doing when you try to control everything like that. We have control of some things, other things we do not, okay? But either way, yeah, I still feel like there is a lot of negativity and animosity that's being held on to right here. Okay, I do feel like the person that you're dealing with is finally letting the tower fall. They are coming to the conclusion that it's never going to work, never has, never will, and they're letting the tower fall, okay? Could be an Aries or a Cancer I have here. But yeah, somebody is definitely coming to terms with, they're finally starting to see the manipulation tactics. Now, who is it? I don't know, because this is a really chaotic spread here, okay? So take it how it resonates. That's why, like, I don't know. I can't explain right now how I read. It's chaos. I'm a chaos reader, okay? But these are like crisscrossing here. So somebody here is coming to their senses about some codependent manipulation issues here, and they're letting, like, oh, okay, so it was never really about me. You never really cared about me. It was all just a little, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy, okay? So it's like, oh, okay, Eight of Swords reversed. All right, I'm coming to my senses about this. Okay, it's a done doll, Tower card, deuces. Could have been a third party situation for some of you, because the underlying energy is the Three of Cups in the reverse. But with the Three of Cups, Six of Cups both reversed, boy, you're still pissed about whatever happened. Okay, and it feels old too, because the Page of Pentacles is reversed next to the Chariot. I feel like this is something you've been moving on from for quite some time. Some of you, there's a lot of stalking going on here. You, them, both of you could just be like silently watching each other. Okay, because King of Cups is in the reverse. This person definitely isn't going to open up and tell you how they really feel. Okay, but yeah, that could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. But I think you're doing what you always do, and you are going to play suck it up, buttercup, put on my big girl, big boy panties, whatever, move forward and pretend that everything's all good and well. But you're still pissed, dude. You're still pissed. Okay, it's still really hell. You know, hey, I got news for you. Look. Whoever needs to hear this. I just said this to. Who did I say this to? Anyway, universe responds to real, raw, authentic energy, okay? What's really happening in here? So I know that y'all are pretty good at laughing and giggling and pretending that things don't bother you, and that's all fine and good and well to keep the peace. But if your results in life still aren't lining up, you have to pay attention to what's really happening in here. Okay, so fine. So nobody knows how bad something bothers you. That's cool. Hey, I'm all for that. But at the end of the day, your results are snitching on you. Your results in life are telling on you. So whatever your life is yielding, it's time for you to go inside and say, okay, well, what's really going on in here? How can I really monitor my frequency? You don't have to fix it overnight. I was just telling that to some other sign a minute ago. Don't kick yourself, I think it was Cancer. Don't kick yourself in the ass. Just monitor it and acknowledge it. Oh, okay, my vibration sucks right now. Dude, you know how many times that happens to me? Happens to me at least 3 times a week. I'll be like, dude, oh my God, my vibe sucks right now. Okay, you acknowledge it, you catch it, and then just observe it and allow it to go away. Okay, that's all you really need to do. Anyway. Let's look at the advice here. What advice do we have? Advice for my Saggies. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom! Hey! This just happened to Leo a minute ago. The overall energy for your advice, your overall advice is your card, okay? So it's time to be the highest vibrational version of yourself as you possibly can. Again, what does that mean for those of you who didn't hear me saying this to Leo? I don't care who you are, I don't care what your sign is. When you are aware of how your sign's energy functions influences people. It's your job that you, as the entity who is playing the part of your avatar, it's up to you to use that energy. Okay, don't let that energy pull you around. Okay, I don't want to hear none of this shit. Oh, I can't help. I'm a loudmouth, blunt asshole because I'm a Sagittarius. No. That's letting the energy pull you around. Okay, you vibrate higher than your energy, so you say, how can I use this energy, and not let it pull me around and make decisions for me. Okay. For right now, though, I think it is time. Whatever was going on in the past, it's time to drop it. Time to drop it. Okay. Look for happiness in places that you have not looked before. Okay. Look for happiness in places you have not looked before. And here. Okay. So, anywho, Capricorn. Caparoos, dude. Capricorn, no. Capricorn, no. Capricorn, no. That's Star Wars. What am I doing? I'm in flow state when I read. When I read, I'm just in flow state, and just whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. My filter is very thin when I'm reading. I still have one though. I kind of have to, for reasons that I can't discuss on here. But yeah, my filter is very thin. I'm in flow state. Let's get 3 shuffles here for Capricorn. 1, 2, and 3. Whoa. King of Swords. All right. So you're dealing, there's definitely somebody in the past here. Hey, cool. There's unfinished business here, but I think a lot of you have finally got a level head about this. Okay. It's getting to the point now. Yes, you're unfinished business. Okay. Yes, it's still kind of painful, but you're getting to the point now to where you're very, very level-headed and wise. I think a lot of you are going through a period this week where a lot of the wisdom that you gained from this past experience is, you're like, man, you know what though? I'm really not even happened because I'm smarter. Now I'm wiser. That's what the King of Swords energy is all about, Cappies. That's awesome. That's good. And here's the most important part. You're holding a grudge. Okay? If you are still kind of holding a grudge, I know that can be kind of hard to let go of, but at least you're putting forth the energy and the effort to acknowledge the fact that a grudge needs to be let go of, because it's not helping you. It's not doing anything. You're punishing yourself, and you know this, so you're working on this. Okay, the person you're dealing with, on the other hand, though, I don't really think they're taking it so well. I don't really think that they are making the forward progression that you're making, okay? Regardless of what it is that you have going on. With the ones here, it may kind of feel like things are a little bit stagnant, okay? Still kind of, if I want to read this card at like the textbook definition, waiting on your ships to come in, but either way, just because it doesn't look like things are happening in life, just because it does not mean things aren't happening, okay? The things that we can see, those are the small things, okay? I can see my income increasing. I can see, I can see things in those are the little things, okay? The big power is all those other things that are happening all out here in this world. I live in Vegas, y'all. So for everything, like if I get in my car right now and I drive all the way to North Las Vegas, the fact that I make it there in one piece, that's big power. Every single car on the road has to be on their game. Every single, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that's what we're talking about here. Those are the things that you have to allow the universe, the things that you can't see, okay? But I don't know. I'm going to get you a couple of clarifiers here, because this looks a little bit, I ain't going to lie, kind of boring and stagnant. But I'm telling you right now, King of Swords, 6 of Cups, that's good. Especially while there's still unfinished business. Especially while you still feel the feeling of an incomplete cycle because you're actually taking the correct steps forward. Okay, that's the correct steps. If I want to get off the karmic wheel and I want to like complete this cycle or whatever the case may be, the first step is to relinquish negative energy, to energetically unhook, to let go of grudges, to let go of emotional triggers, and to see how I can use that situation to my advantage. Ooh, man, that card keeps coming up for a lot of people. A lot of people. Some of y'all dealing with a twin flame. Not everybody. Not everybody. Oh, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So this is a period of healing for you, Capricorn. Yep. Hangman reverse. Queen of Wands reversed. I'm not seeing anything new coming in right now. And when I read that, I'm reading, if you just sit there on your own and you don't put forth any work or any effort, what are you attracting to you? That's what I'm reading, okay? So I'm not really seeing a lot of movement happening in that department, but it doesn't really need to, okay? Those of you who this resonates with, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. This is the correct way to manifest. This is the correct way to get off the karmic wheel. This is the correct way to heal before something new comes in. Telling you, I know at least one Capricorn watching right now. You're on your way to that perfect relationship and you don't even realize it. Don't even realize it. You're just like, man, I was just sitting around, focused on healing and focused on bettering myself. And next thing I know, bam, then my person showed up, man. That's the way it works. Let's get the advice. 1, 2, and 3. Ten of Pentacles. All right. And with the Capricorn card in the reverse here, step outside of your comfort zone, okay? Step outside. King and Queen and 10 of Pentacles. How does this come out as Capricorn's advice? Come on now. Oh, yeah. No, never. This is Capricorn's advice, dude. Your priority list has got to be on point, okay? Dude, I don't even want to think about, it just kind of gives me, I feel a little bit of a pain right here in the top of my head thinking about this right here, like being all organized and dotting the T's and crossing the J's and all that and this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, oh God. But I know that's y'all's forte, right? So put your energy on your work and your finances. And again, sort through your bag of baggage and let go of it. Release and let go of all that past bullshit, y'all. Alrighty, Aquarius. Do we got any aquas up in here? Any aquas, any aquas, any aquas. We still got close to 900 people in here. Better be at least one Aquarius, man. Better be at least one. 6 shuffle. 1. Yo. 2. 3. And 3 more. Blue Ink Zone, thank you for that super chat. Okay. A lot of stagnation happening here for you. Okay. Some of you are, let's see, I have Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra here. Okay. This looks kind of boring and stagnant though. I think a lot of you are feeling a bit stagnant as a result of this Mercury retrograde as well, okay? A lot of you are really on defense mode, okay? On defense mode, it kind of feels like you're being attacked whenever somebody talks to you. I do see communication happening here though. Some of y'all are dealing with a past person. The person that you're dealing with though here is very, very indecisive. I don't even think this person knows exactly what they want, okay? Very indecisive. The Queen of Wands is the underlying energy here for you though. So I don't really know if either of you are actually expressing how you truly feel about this. Okay, but I'm feeling here a lot of attempted reconciliation energy, okay, with the Page of Pentacles and the Death in the reverse. So the funny thing about this, though, is that with that Page of Pentacles, it's very cold communication, very kind of like distant, and you know what I mean? I think, though, that there is probably a third party involved here, and I think you know this. I think you know this, or at least you highly suspect it, and that's what that Seven of Wands is all about right there. The person that you're dealing with, I'm going to have to pull some clarifiers here. I'm going to have to pull some clarifiers. Okay, ooh, the Lover's card. Some of y'all are dealing with a twin flame, okay? But, again, that's not everybody. It's not everybody. This is a it could be a Gemini, a very intense connection that was meant, like basically, and I've explained this before, but you know whenever you connect with somebody, and it feels like it affects you way more than it does them, and it almost kind of feels a little bit unfair. Well, that's because it was your lesson, okay? Now, I don't feel like that was you this time, okay? I feel like you affected this person very, very tremendously, okay? Three of Cups, Three of Swords, I definitely feel a third party here, okay? So I feel like you affected this person tremendously. You made a big, big difference in their life, but they don't want you to know that. They're not opening up and really expressing that to you. Any communication that does come through, honestly, like I said, I don't think you trust this person at all. A lot of stagnation. It's not moving quite it's not moving the way you want it to, okay? I think you want this to move a certain way, and it's just not. It's really not. There's a lot of indecision and wishy-washiness happening here, okay? I can't really say a whole lot more on the subject here. Empress reversed, okay? Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Definitely no growth, no stability, no expansion. I just sense a big, fat lack of trust. Could be another Aquarius, by the way. What advice do we have? Advice. Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay. 4 shuffle. 1, 2. 3 and 4. King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor, okay. 10 of Cups reversed, all right. So right now, it's very important that you take a second look at your priority list, okay? Take a second look at your priority list. With that 10 of Cups in the reverse, what did we just talk about a minute ago? Okay, this is not the goal you should be chasing. Okay, what did I just say a minute ago? Whatever you chase will run from you. Whatever you chase will run from you. Not to be mean, but if you chase after something, you're asking the universe to play cat and mouse with you, and that's exactly what the universe is going to do. Okay, this isn't what it is that you're after anyway. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, but you need to take a second look at your priority list. I wouldn't open all the way up. I wouldn't open up, okay? Because again, the reason you feel like you can't trust this person is because you know you can't. You know you can't, okay? But take a second look at your priority list. Why was this person on such a pedestal in your mind at one point, okay? Why, or if it wasn't a pedestal, why were they first and foremost on your mind? Why is it that you can't get them out of your mind? What was it that made you energetically latch on to this so tightly, okay? Why? From before it even began. Let's go back before. What frequency, there you go. What frequency were you on when you came together with this person? That will tell you everything you need to know. Everything. That will tell you everything you need to know. What frequency were you on when you came together with this person? That will let you know exactly where your priority list was and where it needs to be, okay? Alrighty. Weird reading. I don't know what y'all got yourselves into, but I put my brain on the taffy puller. I got just enough juice left for Pisces. Pisces. Just enough juice left for Pisces. Ooh, Three of Cups in the reverse. Bunch of them came out, but this is the one that showed its face, so we're gonna roll with that. Okay, not having a very good time, huh? Not really enjoying yourself. Again, feeling stagnant. Look, everybody who is feeling the effects of this Mercury retrograde, we are in. Aren't we still in pre-shadow? I believe we're still in pre-shadow. To me, that is the worst part. Oh my God. Now, once Mercury actually goes retrograde, yeah, then the technology screwing up and stuff like that. Yeah, that's annoying and it gets irritating. But to me personally, pre-shadow is just like, oh my God. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. So, okay, we're all in this together. Let's get 3 shuffles in. There's 1, 2, and 3. Devil in the reverse. Okay. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. God damn, you got a lot of major arcana here. I have Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Leo. Dude, all like every other card, like you are all major arcana here. Every last one of them in your spread, okay? So this right here is a very, very pivotal point in your life. Right now, the underlying energy is the 10 of Wands, okay? The 10 of Wands. But you have a choice right now, okay? You're at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads. What choice is it going to be? Evolve or repeat? Evolve or repeat, okay? When we evolve, we do not need the outside world to conform to what we think we want, okay? When we evolve, we have to swallow that big pill and do our part to start working on our inside world. I think a lot of you are definitely doing that. I know there's some of you that aren't though, okay? And I don't blame you, it's difficult, it's hard. Right now though, you're still very, very burdened by this. Could have been a third party situation for some of you. Doesn't have to be, but you're still heartbroken over this, okay? The person you're dealing with definitely does not want to open up and express any emotion to you. And that bothers you. You're drained. You're draining yourself here, still carrying the burden of this particular situation. There was a lot of manipulation between the two of you, okay? A lot of manipulation tactics, a lot of emotional manipulation with the Star reversed and the Magician reversed, okay? But right now, again, with the 10 of Wands and the Devil reversed, evolve or repeat. That's all there is to it, okay? This isn't the person you're dealing with, I don't think has any interest in coming back together with you here. So yeah, how do we evolve? How do I evolve past, like here's what I do. I'm just gonna give you some of my like personal advice or whatever. What I always do, and I've done this for years, I always ask myself, what if this thing didn't necessarily stop happening to me, but what if it didn't bother me when it did? Because I see people out there who experience the same thing that I'm going through, and they don't really seem to care. They seem to function much better than I can. So what if I was more like them? What if it didn't bother me that bad? Do I believe that's possible? Yes, I do. So how do I do that? How do I go in there and unwire my old knee-jerk reactions and my old emotional triggers and start to become the observer of myself? You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. That's just what I do. That's what I do. But with all these major arcana right here, with that Devil reversed 10 of Wands right there, with the Emperor energy though, I have good feelings about this though. I really do. Yep. King of Pentacles and the Emperor. You know which decision needs to be made, and I think a lot of you are going to make the right decision. That's good. That's good. I've been seeing a lot more positive things for the signs here in this reading than negative things. Okay, we all get put in negative situations, but it's not what happens to me. It's how do I respond to it? How do I go about getting through it or getting around the what's the word? The challenge or the obstacle. There you go, the obstacle. How do I overcome the obstacle? How do I respond when this stressful thing happens to me? That's what we're working on here. And I think most of the signs, period, especially you, are definitely making the right decision this time. I don't want to repeat. No, I don't want to repeat. And I've tried everything in the world to change my outside world, and it ain't happening. So I got to change my inside world. I have to change the way I think, change the things I believe. That's the hardest part. None of us want to let go of our belief systems. I got to change the things that I believe, and I have to change the way I feel and respond to certain situations. Okay? Then and only then will the outside world begin to change. Okay? Yep, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The person you're dealing with, they're getting over this. They're getting over this, okay? I don't really feel like, I mean, at one point, I'm sure that they do feel like this was your fault, but not anymore. Not anymore. And you shouldn't either, okay? Don't play the victim, okay? And I'm not downplaying anything that anybody has experienced, but at the end of the day, did it happen to you or did it happen for you? Did it happen to you? Or did it happen for you? Whichever one you choose to believe, you're right. It will manifest. Okay? It will manifest. It will manifest. Let's get the advice here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Boom, Queen of Swords, Pisces. All right, just wait. I promise you, if you wait and you do not allow your emotions to make decisions for you, it's time for you to make friends with your logical mind, Pisces. I know that's a challenge, but every last one of us has challenges that come along with our energies, okay? Me as an Aquarius, what's my challenge? My emotional mind, right? So I have to make best friends with my emotional mind. I have to do it all the time. It's time for you, as a very emotional person, to make best friends with your logical mind, okay? The goal is not to get rid of one or the other, or use one more than the other. It's to get your logical mind and your emotional mind to work together as a team, okay? To work together as a team. So, if you just wait and you play your cards right and you allow yourself to just kind of sit with the truth and the facts and even the painful truths and facts, dude, you got something new coming in. Okay, something new coming in. It's very important to heal first. Wait, dude, something new will come in. But depending on the level of healing that you choose to devote yourself to will greatly determine the quality of this new thing coming in here, okay? So if I just choose to sit around in my anger and my hatred and blame the world and blame this person, blame my mom and blame my dad and blame my childhood and my this and that, then yeah, the likelihood that anything new that comes in is going to be on that same frequency, and it's going to probably turn out to be a pretty shitty connection. But if I sit around and I say, okay, how can I heal? How can I heal? How can I use the things that have happened to me in the past to my advantage? How can I extract wisdom from the things that I've, and what can I do to take this negative energy and transmute it into positive fuel? Okay, so that I put my emotional, psychological, and spiritual well-being as my number one priority, then anything new that comes in, because when you start doing that, you don't even realize it. You're raising frequency, you're raising vibration. When you focus on healing, you're raising frequency, okay? Then once you start raising frequency, that new thing that comes in, it's gonna be on a higher frequency. So if your number one goal, the frequency you're vibrating on, is the frequency of healing, what frequency do you think the person who comes in is going to be on? It's going to be on something that really, really complements that healing frequency, okay? Keep that in mind. Anywho, I feel like the messages all my signs needed to hear have come through. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. If you ordered a personal reading and it is due today, I'm on it. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? And everything you need to know is down there. How to schedule a pre-recorded reading, one-on-one video chat, law of attraction advice and guidance. Dude, I got all kinds of good stuff. You got to check it out in the description. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Y'all have a good one.